Welcome to Massive Beers. My name is Matt. We do the beer stuff here. Itty bitty beer time in the form of Burlington Beer Company. It is their Kings Canyon Mexican style lager. This has I think this has a little bit of time on it. Nothing too crazy. It's from January, February, March, April. So April, May, June, July. 3 months, but it's a Mexican style lager. Should be totally okay. I forget where I found this, but I saw it, caught my eye. It was cheap. Here we are. Mexican style lager. I don't think we get story time on Burlington beers. 5% alcohol by volume. Done and done. I've always dug their label design. Not that it's my cup of tea when it comes to art, but just something about this kind of like new school, neo-traditional tattoo flash, pin striping style kind of thing. There's something about it I can get down with. So I dig on it. You got a nice little canyon, little crown. There you go. Off to a good start. Beer-wise, it looks like craft lager. It has a haze to it, a decent haze to it, a little bit of particulate floating around in there. It could be a little bit of cornflakes, who knows? Not the cereal, but actual corn, because it's in a grist. And, pinky finger, white as white could be. Traditionally you look at it, and when something has that level of haze to it, you don't automatically think of lager. But you're talking about craft lager, nice little brewery. Probably doesn't have like crazy centrifuges or the ability to drop out for months and months and months. It looks the part. Let's see if it has a nose. Sweet. That sweet corniness that you typically get from a nice Mexican lager. Nothing over the top sweet, but you can tell there's something above what you typically get. And it's just a straight malt kind of sweetness. Clean fermentation. Not much else there. Not that you're looking for a ton in a Mexican lager, but there's no like big hop presence here. It really is sweet malt, sweet corn, done, and done. Clean ferment. Let's put it that way. Let's dive in. Cheers, all. There's a decent bittering to this. Stop short of something being like Czech Pils level bittering, but a nice little pop of bittering on there. A soft little fruity component to this too. Nothing too heavy-handed, but since it is such a small beer, it shows this little bit of, I want to say like berry kind of vibe to it, which I kind of dig. And then it just has this nice kind of sweetness to it coming from both that malt and corn side of things. You can tell there's definitely a little bit of a dousing, a dollop of corn kind of sweetness in this, but nothing too heavy, nothing too over the top. Maybe stop short of being ultra crispy boy status. Has a little bit of heft to it, but not a heavy beer by any stretch of the imagination. Honestly, super chugger. Would drink this all day. Definitely a nice beer. I like that little fruity kick, that little kind of sneaky little bittering it has going for it. And again, clean ferment. I'm here for it. It's a very showy lager. You think of a Mexican lager, you almost think classic crispy boy super chugger beer. There's a lot more going on in this, from that little snappy bittering to that little fruit portion of the show here. Again, I'm thinking berry, almost like strawberry kind of vibes to it. It's showing something you typically don't get from a Mexican lager, but I'm not hating on it. I'm here for it, and I'll definitely drink it. I got a 4-pack of this on the cheap. I will have no problems throwing this down. We are done. Done. It's one of the better lagers I've had as of late. Yes, Mount Rushmore says not for me, but in the same portion, I think I want to say I paid maybe 13 and change for a 4-pack. Something like this. Definitely not, no qualms with that kind of price point. Off the shelf, and leave you with, if you like this. If you like lagers, if you like Mexican lagers, but you want something that is a little bit, and I mean this in a very light sense, showy, with that little snappy bittering, with that little bit of fruit component to it, this is for you. So there you go. Reviewing the books. Hopefully all enjoyed. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers. And check me out other places. Burlington Brewing. Have you been to the brewery? Have you had their beers? All that fun stuff. Have you had this beer? Let's talk about it down there. Hopefully enjoyed a review. Hopefully enjoying a little bit of a lager right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers all.